Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy here, and today we're gonna play some Summoner's War. In this video I'm gonna talk about the Hall of Heroes that will open this Friday. So yeah, it's gonna be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is about 3 days, almost 3 days, because it's gonna open, I think, 12 noon. So yeah, almost 3 days, so to be exact 2.5 days. It's gonna be February 9th. So yeah, that's gonna be Friday, gonna fall on Friday. If you're, of course, like in any server, it's just depending on your what do you call this, your server time. So for Asia, it's gonna be GMT +8. Then yeah, how to participate. Of course, you're gonna enter in the Hall of Heroes in the Kairos dungeon. And then you're gonna have to consume 10 energy for each floor, and just, it's gonna be really hard from, I think, floor 6 to 10, or for some maybe 8, 9, 10 is gonna be pretty damn hard. Well, yeah, for me as well. And yeah, you just need to gather all the summoning pieces. You're gonna have 25 summoning pieces for every floor. So that's gonna be a total of 250 if you finish everything up to the 10th floor. So that is about 5 monsters. 5 light phantom thief. So okay, let's get down to business. Do you really want to farm this monster? Well, of course, the first answer would be yes. In the end, it's always going to be yes, because it's a light monster, it's a nat 4, it's free, farm it. Even if some people say it's not good, farm it. If some people say it's good, well, of course, you're going to farm it. But yeah, whatever the opinions or the comments of these players that are really negative about this monster, like look at that, for fuck's sake, those read your player base feedback, something like that. And then why not remaining the event Hall of Garbages instead of Hall of Heroes, Hall of Foods Feb 2018. Well, yeah, it's a light monster and it's free, so why do they complain about it? I'm not really sure about that, but yeah, farm it, because you never know when it's gonna be buffed. But yeah, I read through his skills and I think it's pretty much decent, not really that bad. Because yeah, like the third skill, let's read through it. Illusion Magic, the HP ratio of you and the target ally, so that's one ally, will be evened and both will become invincible for 2 turns. So I'm guessing that's similar to the third skill of Jasun, but not on that level. Because yeah, HP ratio of you and the target ally will be evened. So yeah, it's just like the the third skill of Brian. If he res, then everyone's HP ratio is like evened out. So yeah, I think that's how it works. I'm not really sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And like even though if it doesn't like heal a good amount of HP, even if it just balances, even out the HP ratio of the 2 monsters, along with Lewis and then the other ally, you're gonna be invincible for 2 turns. So you can pair him with Katarina, for example. That's just an example. So yeah, and invincibility for 2 turns, I think that is great. And then wait, yeah, both will become invincible. So yeah, that's for Lewis, and then for the other monster, the other allied monster. And then the second one is Arrest, randomly attacks the enemies up to 3 times and it decreases the target's attack speed for 2 turns with an 80% chance with each attack. So yeah, it's random, and maybe you can use him on what do you call this, Necro? I don't know. But yeah, it's just 3 times, but his first skill is not multi-hit, so I think that's really, I'm really skeptical about that. Yeah, and then first skill, Scene of the Crime, inflicts damage to announce the crime and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 20% chance. So yeah, stun, and then I think this is good damage if you have like armor break on the enemy, or maybe you have a galleon and you can also have the attack buff. Then I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, and then he has leader skill, increases the defense of ally monsters in the arena by 33%. So defense, I don't think that makes any sense, but yeah. I don't think a lot of people will benefit from that and will use that. So let's see if someone really... Wait, let's just take a look at this. Like the base stats when he is level 40 max level. So HP 10k, I think that is quite good. And yeah, he's a support type monster. So I think that's good. And then attack is 604, quite decent. Defense is 681. Speed is 105, so that's good. It's 105. That's 5 points above 100, so that's always good because like in general you want your monsters to be, you know, the base weight of the monster must be 100, so that it's gonna be easy to speed things up. And yeah, he has 15% crit rate, and then yeah, force rate damage 50. Yeah, that's basically his base stats. Can we see someone? Okay. So, yeah, pretty much everyone says he is useless. But I think in the future he will be buffed, you know? I mean, we can't even see someone who has runes on it. So, yeah. So he's a support type monster. Maybe you could go for, what do you call this? Despair? Right? Because it randomly attacks 3 targets. So if you're Despair, then maybe you can stun other monsters with it, right? And then go for speed, HP accuracy maybe, and then speed, HP, or something like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna test him out. I'm gonna get him and I'm gonna test him out. I'm gonna 6-star him. And we're gonna see how it works. My mind tells me that it's gonna suck, but yeah, that's okay. Cause we can always anticipate a buff. A lot of monsters in the game has improved because of recent buffs, you know. Like for example, Jamar. I mean, he is really good back then, but he was buffed. I mean, he was given this buff, which makes him a really great monster. He's a good monster back then, but now he's a great monster. He has this skill cooldown or reset skill that, you know, makes your allied monster skills usable again in the next turn. And then he has cleanse, so that's crazy. And for him, maybe his skills is gonna be reworked, but I think the invincibility buff should be for everyone. But yeah, I think that's gonna be OP. I don't know, but yeah, maybe reduce it to 1 turn if it's gonna be for everyone. But yeah, 2 monsters with invincibility buff for 2 turns. That is quite interesting. Even though we don't have the immunity like Chloe does. Yeah. And for like monster, you should always save it, you know. Whatever happens, whatever other people says, you should always save it up, because you will never know what other monsters are that became good. The Kung Fu girls, right? Especially the water one. I mean, a lot of people didn't believe that it will become usable in the near future back then. I mean, I think 2 years ago, a year ago even. Oh wait, yeah, maybe 2 years ago. And I think it was only Drew Bagel who was using her. He was using her in Dragons, and then suddenly the Kung Fu girls got this buff with the first skill having the armor break, and then yeah, Shaolin, I guess is the name. And it's just been a roller coaster for her, and she's really a strong monster now for raids. She's like the constant nuker that you can see in raids. So yeah, just be patient, farm it, If you can finish the 10 floors, finish it. And yeah, if you're planning to feed him, please save one. So yep, I think that pretty much sums it up. And yeah, it's gonna be this Friday, so good luck to everyone who's gonna farm him and is gonna cry about why he's not that good. Yeah, okay guys, if you have any questions or suggestions, just put it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Peace.